Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Well, we don't expect up and down doors, fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
And here's Charlotte. Man with it. Pass to Bridges. There's the pick. Fires the three. Traps in the tray.
This guy's put in so much work that the jumper is almost automatic. Go ahead, Miles Bridges.
Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Ball no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a three-point game. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Ball no good. Miami's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Deep Adebayo. Miller grabs the miss. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Butler from outside. Hands it from downtown. Butler's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat.
Well, playing a little long ball. Butler shows you have to respect him even if he enters the parking lot.
Miller outside. No good on the three. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Rozier finds Hero. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Rozier. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Butler after Charlotte getting the three. Robinson, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Williams, a screen on Hero. Man can't hit. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Miami making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Shots good by Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Man with it, guarded by Robinson. Williams, a screen on Robinson. They get it back. Williams kicks to Miller. Off target from three-point range. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Here's the three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Montez can't hit. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 6. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Ball. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Richardson. No good on the last second attempt there. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Alec Burks is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. Robinson for 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Help is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Outside Ball. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ball's got 8 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the Heat making a change here. Rozier's checked in, and a switcher also for Charlotte. Martin's checked in. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Tyler Hero. David, what's the news there?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And it's Green missing. The Heat leading by 11. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Ball with a wide open look. And again, the Hornets missing. Miami's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter.
I see him.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Green missing. The Heat have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Rozier for 3. hits the three-point bomb. Rozier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Elbow shot. That shot misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Highsmith's shot is off. Hornets trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Bridges comes in for Williams. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Josh Green. And it's Trey Mann in for Cody Martin.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Back to Mann. To the wing on the left. Ball. The offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Ball's got 12.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Jaquez with the bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Good on the three-point shot. Jaquez has got a pair of triples in the second now for Miami.
Well, we know Terry Rozier can score it, but you love when he sets his teammates up. That's when his whole game is flowing.
Now, here's Ball. 12 points for him. On the wing, Bridges. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Miami. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for the Hornets, a bit forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Trey Mann is out there with Ball, and it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Here's Miller. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat leading by 20. There's Hero with the 3. Bridges with the board. Hornets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Mann in the corner. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Mann's got his second bucket of the night.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there, and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. And Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Miller against Butler. Miller dishes the ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Drills the three-pointer.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Butler, no good. Hornets trail by 19. Miller outside, pulls up, high post, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Miller's got 5 now.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple of occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
Here's Hero. Bucket is good. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
There's Ball with the 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Ball kicks to Williams. Pass to Man. A minute 20 left in the third. Picked by Williams. The 3. Shot clock at 6. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Hornets trail by 17. Man passes the ball. Charlotte moving it around. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Marquez outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Bridges outside. For 3. That shot off. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Ball. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Butler from outside. That one, no good. And so it's Miami. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Rozier's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 3, the small forward. Adebayo passes to Jovic. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Williams gets the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Adebayo kicks to Rozier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 15. Poked away. Fast break, here we go. And he converts the layup.
That's the thing about Rozier, guys. He is fearless. He's willing to take on contact from anybody.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the wing right side. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Rozier for 3. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. It's good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mark Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. Miles Bridges comes in for Grant Williams. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Josh Green. And it's Trey Mann in for Cody Martin. Mann can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Three-pointer, Butler, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Rozier finds Jaquez. Off target with his 3. Hornets trail by 17. Mann passes the ball. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, LaMelo, ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Tries from 10. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Ball against Rozier. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Miller with a wide open look. No good on the triple. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Pass to Mann. Butler against Miller. Bridges outside. Here's man. And the Hornets miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jimmy Butler.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in. And so here is Miami. It's an 18-point lead. That's a 2 from Butler. Rebound by Williams. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Just trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning. You know, that's what it's all about. My teammates got my back like I got theirs. So we're just going out there and trying to do our thing.
It was very visible there down the stretch. You looked like yourselves and got the win. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.